To persuade a public agent to act in the interest of a person or a certain group, it does not always mean that he is offered a bribe, i.e. money, favors, etc. Sometimes, the interested ones may try to kindly persuade him, or, quite the contrary, may try to threaten or intimidate him. It may happen sometimes that those giving legal orders to public agents are their corrupt managers. When a public agent is exposed to types of pressure that demand him to act illegally, that is when an undue influence is being exercised upon him. For instance, Basil the forester is on a routine patrol. All of a sudden, in the middle of the forest, he comes across a truck full of freshly chopped off wood logs. Freeze! Nobody moves! Who are you? Where did you take the wood? Show me your documents! But the individuals in the truck don't seem to care much. Calm down, man. We've been sent here by Mr. John. What, Mr. John? You're stealing public property, the forester insists. The individual then takes out his phone, dials a number, and hands it over to the forester. Hello? Who's that? Basil, the forester. Hello, Basil. The prosecutor speaking. Yes, sir? Mumbled Basil, surprised by such a high-ranking presence. Basil, I think you're a smart guy. You have career prospects. To cut a long story short, you leave the truck in peace. It delivers logs to... never mind home. But sir, this is public good. Listen to me, Basil. Mind your own business and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. Were you looking for trouble? Well, what could poor Basil do? What could a simple forester do when faced with a prosecutor? And who would protect Basil if he doesn't give up and performs his duties honestly? Anybody would be scared, but not the forester. He used to think from a completely different perspective. Hold on. What's the big deal that he's a prosecutor? I am an honest forester. I'm doing my job well, and I haven't stolen from anybody. I didn't break the law. Why should I be afraid? So, what should a public agent do when exposed to pressures that demand him to act illegally? First of all, he should reject the undue influence promptly and carry on with his duties in a legal manner. If the agent is unable to reject the influence by himself, he has to report it in written to the head of the institution he works for. The managers of public institutions are obliged to secure a working environment within the institution, enabling the employees to carry out their jobs legally. The head of the institution, who is receiving a report of undue influence, must register the case, warn the person who tried to exercise undue influence that this kind of behavior towards a public agent is forbidden. Ensure that the public agent, particularly in the given situation, is acting as prescribed by the law. Attention! Only if the head of the institution does not act accordingly, or he is the one exercising the undue influence, the public agent has to report the case to the National Anti-Corruption Center. The public agents who do not reject the undue influence and fail to report when they can't deal with it by themselves are taking the risk of being disciplined or even be brought to justice. We all want to live in a state that protects our rights and provides us with best opportunities for development. This implies state employees performing their duties honestly, by the law, free of corruption and undue influences. The rule of law is when employees of the state uphold integrity. Remember, integrity is freedom.